Hi, I'm Darcy Drollinger, and you're watching Oasis TV. Next up, one of my all-time favorites, Sex and the City Live, filmed on the glorious Oasis stage. So sit back, relax, get comfortable, grab a Cosmo and those Manolo Blahniks, and enjoy Sex and the City Live.
One of the unfortunate things about ending a relationship in an expensive city like New York is while you can emotionally move away from each other, you physically can't. But when you finally do find that place to move, you need to fill it with furniture. That's why so many smart New Yorkers frequent the opening day of the new design showcase. And there I was. With my boyfriend, Aiden.
I'm like your roadie. I don't have a road. I just have this boot. So at best, you're my booth bitch.
Yeah, I'm your booth bitch. I wax your wood.
You wax it real good.
Yeah. I'm your booth bitch.
You watch the booth. I'm gonna get us some coffee.
Whatever you say, I'm your booth bitch.
That's sexy. I like it.
I didn't need a blue ribbon panel to decide. He was the finest new designer in the whole place. In walked Big and Natasha. I'd often fantasized about running into my ex and his wife, but in those fantasies, I was running into them with a truck.
I don't know how you could like this hideous furniture. It's impressive.
What the fuck?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, well, I work here. I mean, I don't work here. This is my boyfriend's booth, and, well, I'm his booth bitch. That was supposed to be a joke.
Yeah,
I guess it's an in-joke.
I get it.
Well, can I show you something in a table?
It's lovely. It's just not really our style.
Yes, we only like teeny tiny furniture.
Oh, here's the designer now. This is Aiden Shaw.
Great work.
Thanks, man.
Oh,
Actually, it's mostly maple.
There we were, mostly maple and incredibly uncomfortable.
I'm sorry, I didn't get your names.
I'm sorry, Aiden, this is Natasha, Natasha, this is Aiden, and this is, oh! I'm sorry, is it hot?
well, it ain't cold.
Let me get it.
I think you should get that.
We should put some cold water on this. It was nice meeting you.
Yes, and, thanks for the coffee.
It was invisible, so brilliant.
Well, they seem nice.
Yeah, don't they?
Where do you know them from?
Oh, from around. It's like 100 years ago. It's a past life.
2 hours later, it was time for the opening day party. It was lovely. Caviar, silent auctions, and landmines.
Hey, Carrie! Carrie! Hey, where's Paul Bunyan, huh?
If you're referring to my boyfriend, he's doing business.
Oh, He's a big one. Where do you learn to whittle like that, huh?
How many drinks have you had?
Hey! Not nearly enough. So, how are you?
I'm great.
And, Paul Bunyan, he's a nice guy.
His name is Aiden.
Oh, come on, Carrie. Where's your sense of humor?
Where's your wife?
Okay, well, she's guarding her bid in the silent auction. She's got her eye on a beige chair. And you know what? Everything in my apartment is now beige. And you know what? Beige is a bullshit.
I thought you wanted beige.
Yeah, well, you know what? It doesn't seem to fit. Hey, you got a smoke?
I quit.
We used to always share a cigarette.
Yeah, we used to do a lot of things that were bad for me together.
Hey! I got a serious. It's not working out! I'm leaving. And if you know anybody who's interested,
You should keep that to yourself. No one is interested. No one. Well, Big is leaving his wife.
No!
Big is leaving his wife. Yes! Big is leaving his wife. Yes! Big is leaving his wife. No! Why is this so hard to understand? Big is leaving his wife. He got drunk and told me at the furniture show.
What was he doing at the furniture show?
Getting drunk and leaving his wife.
Let's face it, honey, you won.
Was there a contest?
There's always a contest with an X. It's called Who Will Die Miserable?
Well, what did he say?
Well, he said, it's not working out. And then he leaned in and said, if you know anyone who's interested. Yes, Charlotte, I think I'm aware of that.
So, why is he telling you?
I don't know, to save postage on his newsletter?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna buy Miranda some wig tape.
She's not gonna do anything about Big.
You know what? You need to take a big breath because you're really starting to bug me.
How dare he say that to you? Married men never leave their wives.
Well, even if he did, I'm not gonna do anything for two reasons. First, I have a great boyfriend. Second, I'm not insane. Let's order. What do winners order?
Didn't you want to punch him?
No, it was too sad or something.
Oh, I would have punched him.
No, it is sad. How long has he been married? 7 months?
That's called the 7-month-ish. Well, I guess that's what happens when you jump into relationships a little too quickly.
I resent that. Trey and I are nothing like Big and Natasha. Trey and I really love each other.
Who wants to split a Reuben?
In fact, I'm meeting his mother this week, and if all goes well...
And if all goes well, what?
Well, Trey is this close to proposing. I can feel it.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
No one wants to split a Reuben.
That is crazy. You guys just met. I've had pairs of pantyhose longer.
Miranda, it's not logical. It's love. It's not logical. Trey and I are meant to be husband and wife.
Oh, Charlotte, marriage doesn't guarantee a happy ending, just an ending.
Oh, the end of dating.
It's also the end of the possibility that your next great fuck is just around the corner.
My next great...
Yes.
Say it.
Say it.
Say
it. Say it.
I finally get to sleep with Trey.
Excuse me? You haven't even slept with him yet? Honey, if you're gonna buy a car, you take it on a test drive first.
Well, I wanted to save myself until we were married.
Oh, sweetie, you're not a virgin.
Well, I am in this relationship. And I think it's romantic.
Honey, it's romantic until you can't figure out which hole to stick it in.
No.
Yes, but it's terrible.
Oh, Trey won't be terrible. He's rich. Oh, and he's sexy and he really loves me.
Well, there is an advantage to being with just one guy. No surprises. I mean, take my Steve. He's completely predictable and safe, and that's what I love about him.
Are you dating a man or a minivan? Oh, it's raining.
No, really. My favorite thing to do on a Saturday night now is Steve's laundry. I've never been happier. It makes me love Saturday nights.
That evening, Miranda returned home to feather her stress-free love nest.
Hey, Miranda! I heated up some leftover lasagna.
Really? I'm sorry.
Want to get some plates?
Oh, it's just us.
I feel so comfortable with
but okay.
Hey, Miranda!
Yeah?
You know, I was thinking, I really like you and all, and, well, maybe I should just move in.
Well, I don't know about little bones.
Followed by exactly 3 minutes of no-frill sex. And 12 minutes of frontline.
Frontline is made possible by contributions to your PBS.
Theirs was the kind of closeness that only Later that week, Charlotte met the head and heart of Trey's family, his mother, Bunny McDougal.
Well, Charlotte, it's so lovely to meet you. I'm so glad you come meet us for lunch in my favorite spot in Manhattan. Now, you know, the waiter, he's older than dirt, but he never forgets my martini. And now, before Trey gets here, let's look at some cute pictures of him as a child, shall we? Oh, look, there he is in his headgear. Oh, no, look here, he's at tennis camp. Look, those little shorts wearing. Oh, and here he is, being arraigned on his second DUI. Oh, and then the summer he graduated from medical school.
Oh, Trey looks so cute in his cap and gown.
Now, Mother, if you insist on dragging us down memory lane, I'm getting a real drink. Excuse me, a Glenlivet on the rocks, please.
Maybe you should have a red wine. No, I mean, better for the heart.
All right, red wine.
So, Sean, do you play tennis? Oh, I like her.
Join the club.
Now, tell me, what are you two lovebirds doing tonight?
Well, we've got dinner reservations at Cloche.
Oh, well, I was there last week. Disappointing crowd, and the host was rude. Maybe you should go back instead. Alrighty.
Charlotte was impressed with Bunny's reach-around technique. Players are looking forward to Cloche all week. Meanwhile, downtown, Samantha was entertaining Adam Ball, a film editor who made a very lucrative living cutting coming attractions for film companies.
Oh, you're so good, baby. Suck the chrome of a tailpipe. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm getting close. I'm coming. Man, you give good head.
I'm dating a guy with the funkiest tasting spine. suggest no one?
You're my girlfriend, help me. I mean, has this ever happened to you?
Well, not really, but I've got to admit, it's never exactly been a trip to Baskin Robbins either.
This guy's really sour, like asparagus gone bad.
Could I cancel my rice pudding?
Beautiful guy, great in bed, and so disappointing. It's like a bad bottle of Beaujolais Nouveau the first day of season.
Well, it does have a lot to do with nutrition. I once dated a smoker. It totally affected how he tasted.
Maybe that's what they should put on the side of the packages to cut back sales. Warning, might reduce chance of getting head.
Maybe there's something you can eat, to make it taste sweeter.
Maybe you should write to Martha Stewart.
Dear Martha, funky spunk, no!
Dear Funky Spunk, try a hint of mint.
No. It's not just asparagus. It's something else. I know, Clorox.
At least we'll get your white sweater.
This is serious. I almost gagged. What am I gonna do?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe just don't give him head again?
I never thought of that.
So what, casual head is back in now?
Well, did it ever go out? I love it.
If this whole cum situation were reversed, do you think men would get anywhere near that stuff?
Maybe. If it tasted like beer.
The next morning before work, while sorting Steve's laundry, Miranda came face to face with the true meaning of intimacy.
When you can get too comfortable. And I got there this morning when I was washing Steve's underwear.
What happened?
I'm living with skid marks guy!
Miranda, you're on the Hershey highway to hell!
Crap, Harry!
Snickers and his knickers!
That's a really shitty thing to say.
Sorry, but poop, there it is!
Really? Why do men leave skid marks? Is it laziness? Are they just in a rush? Do you know?
Both of you. That was too much advice. But they know. They know. And whatever it is, it goes hand in hand with urinating on the seat.
Now, let me tell you something. If your boyfriend is so comfortable with you, he no longer feels the need to wipe his ass anymore, that's the end of the romance.
Certainly is the end of rim job. Men laundry night.
It do get me thinking now. Am I just getting intimacy confused with being stuck in a rut?
Well, how often are you having sex?
Often enough, but it's totally generic. It's more like a race to have an orgasm than anything else.
Well, at least it's nice to be a contestant.
And on an answering machine across town,
You have one new message.
Hi, it's me. I need to talk to you about what I said the other day. It's important. Please call. You know my cell number.
Well,
You should have punched him.
he wants to get back together, right? That was that tone, the hi. It's important. That's what that meant, right?
Carrie, we could sit around and obsess about this endlessly for 5 or 6 seasons. Never have a good answer. I mean, for gosh sake, we still don't know who killed Kennedy. It's in the script.
What am I gonna do?
Oh, I know what you want to do with the hi, Mr. Big. What happened to the non-insane part of you anyway?
I don't know. I hate my machine. Let's listen to it again. Fine, I'll delete it.
Message saved for 30 days.
Fine.
Message deleted.
but it wasn't that simple. As soon as Miranda left, I said, as soon as Miranda left, as soon as Miranda left,
Going. Oh, jeez.
I still watched my emotions overrule both sides of my brain.
Hello?
Hi, it's Carrie.
Oh, hey, thanks for calling.
Yeah, I got your message.
Yeah, it's about what I said the other day about getting out of my marriage.
I didn't know I was calling. I didn't even know what I wanted, but suddenly, my heart was racing.
Look, I've been thinking about it, and well, it's gonna cost me a lot to leave Natasha, so I think you better just forget about what I said. It's my bed. I should lie back.
You do that.
It was just what I needed, a big shock treatment to jolt me right back to sanity. And all I was left with was a bad taste in my mouth. Speaking of which, after a quick browse on healthysperm.com, Samantha invited Adam Ball to dinner.
So, tell me why we're here again. I'm making an effort to eat better.
Okay. Here are your regress shots. Please enjoy.
Thank you. I'll be back with those menus.
I can't drink that.
Oh, it's good for you. Bottoms up.
Oh, that shit is funky.
Samantha had to fight every urge not to tell Adam Ball he did not know from funky.
Okay. Here are your menus. Please enjoy.
Oh, excuse me. How long does it take for the wheatgrass to enter your system?
Hard to say.
Ballpark.
Hour and a half.
Free should order.
An hour and a half, 2 wheatgrass shots and a ginger melon smoothie later.
Oh, just a little deeper. Oh, you're like a Hoover. Oh, you just stuck a golf ball to a garden hose. Oh, I'm getting close. I'm coming.
Excuse me! I'd like to change this for an arugula and endive, please.
Maybe. You should try the tomato basil. It's sweeter.
Alrighty. Tomato basil. Al, Mom was quite taken with you.
Oh, she was?
Well, why wouldn't she be?
I know.
You're exquisite. You really are a dream come true.
Charlotte knew this was the moment. The magic moment where Trey was going to ask her to be his wife.
Charlotte!
Yes?
Tomato basil!
Thank you!
Oh, good.
So, please, continue.
Charlotte, in the launch part, I'd like to...
Oh, first ground pepper.
Oh, please!
Just say bueno.
I'm sure you check this out.
So you were saying...
Charlotte,
Enjoy!
Thank you! Please continue.
all right. Centrally in the
Yeah.
The basil is perfection. What is it about you, Charlotte? You always know just what I want.
Maybe. Maybe we should get married.
Alrighty.
I'm engaged.
Oh my God, sweetie, that's wonderful.
I'm in the scene too. Yes, I am. I proposed to myself.
What?
Yes. I suggested he have the tomato salad, and then I sort of suggested we get married.
And what exactly did he say?
Alrighty.
Alrighty?
Yes. He said, alrighty.
Now I'm thinking, the problem isn't that you proposed. It's that you proposed to a guy that says, alrighty.
Harry, stop.
Alrighty.
I was the one that was supposed to say yes.
Charlotte, who cares about all those stupid rules?
I do.
Oh, Charlotte, you're overacting. I mean, you love Trey, right? You want to marry him, right?
Yes, but there was no kneeling. There was no ring. Well, there was no nothing. Well, this is an awful engagement story. What am I supposed to tell my kids? Mommy really wants to get married and Daddy said all righty? That's so romantic!
Get a hold of yourself! Breathe, Charlotte, just breathe. Fine. Stop overacting.
You have cracks.
Excuse me?
One's on your face, the one's in the ceiling. How long have they been there?
Oh. Well, I guess since that time Heclina took a stage dive. 3 years?
3 years. Don't take this the wrong way, but this place could use a little work.
Yeah, I know that, but I can't afford it. I mean, I write 1 column a week and live in Manhattan.
And yet you have $8,000 worth of shoes over there.
Well, I needed those.
Listen, you could do little things like plaster, strip the floors. You have no idea how beautiful this place would be if we put a little work into it.
I don't know how to do all that stuff.
Well, you obviously know how to apply a lot of spackle. Listen, let me start stripping.
All right, now it's a party.
The floors.
Is that going to be a lot of work?
No, it'll only take a day. In fact, you won't even know I'm here.
I started thinking about exes. Are old boyfriends like old shoes? You love them at first, but after they're worn in, they just aren't so exciting anymore. Or maybe you'd still really like to be wearing your old shoes. You love those shoes so much you wanted to marry them, but they hurt you all the time. And someone else started wearing your shoes. So you found a cute new pair of shoes and you thought you loved your new shoes, but then you realized the new shoes were constricted and began to suffocate your feet. The new shoes were also really loud and would stop hitting the floors of your apartment while you're trying to write this column.
Aiden! You said I wouldn't be bothered. I'm bothered.
It's too loud?
Yes, and I have a deadline.
Listen, take my keys, go to my place.
No, I can't work there, you know. I'm gonna go. I'll be at the Stanley Hope Hotel around the corner if anyone calls.
At least let me pay for it.
I got it. This is why I don't do home repairs. Unforeseen costs.
You're gonna love these floors.
Charlotte had done the impossible in New York. She was engaged to her heart's desire. Unfortunately, she couldn't get the way it happened out of her head.
Charlotte! Maybe we should stop here a moment.
In the middle of the scene? Oh, at Tiffany.
And maybe we should go into Tiffany and find you the most beautiful ring they have.
Alrighty.
From that moment on, Charlotte would tell everyone that in front of Tiffany's, out of nowhere, Trey popped the question. And she said, alrighty.
And I said, well, breakfast to Tiffany, she said, I don't think I remember the bill of mine. That's how we go one thing. Look at the night day, and I said, well, that's one thing you got.
Charlotte may have said already, but frankly, that was more than Samantha was willing to say.
tonight.
Come on, baby. You give the greatest head. Please?
It's not gonna happen.
Why? What's the problem?
Well, Adams, you've got some funky tasting spunk.
What?
You heard me. Your spunk is funky.
My spunk.
Yeah, your spunk. Your jizz, your spooge, your joy juice. Funky.
Man, I have heard some far-out excuses for not giving head, but this one takes the cake.
Excuse me?
You're one of them 2 blowjob chicks. You put blowjobs in the coming attractions, but I'm never gonna see them in the actual movie.
I resent that. I love giving head.
Okay, so give me a little head. Up and down a couple of times. It's done. Easy.
Easy? Easy? You men have no idea what we're dealing with down there. Teeth placement, jaw stress, suction, gag reflexes, all the while bobbing our heads up and down, moaning, and trying to breathe through our noses. Easy? Honey, they don't call it a job for nothing. Having said all that, with the right guy, it can be absolutely fabulous. That is, unless the guy in question has spunk that tastes like a trip to the Rotten Egg Buffet.
It can't be that bad.
I got a deal for you. You try it. If you're fine with it, I'm fine with it.
I can't do that. That's gay.
It's not gay if it's you. Take it or leave it.
10 minutes later, Samantha learned just how far men would go for a blowjob. Samantha kept her word. She gave him head, but her heart wasn't in it. Meanwhile, Miranda was trying to not breathe anywhere near Steve's shorts.
help with the wash.
What are you doing?
What are you wearing?
Yeah, fucker. Go time. Right here. Right there.
But there's nothing like a twist in the third act to spice up even the most banal scenario. And while Miranda and Steve found new life in the familiar, my old life was becoming way too familiar.
Hello?
It's me, I'm in the lobby.
How did you know I was here?
Well, that guy at your apartment.
You called my house again?
I have to talk to you.
Yeah, well, I have to talk to you too. Stay in the lobby, I'll be right down. I'm here.
Sit down.
No, what are you doing? Calling my house and following me to hotels?
Look, would you just sit down for 1 minute and listen to me?
No.
1 minute, girl.
I have a boyfriend and a deadline, and you have a wife, and apparently a drinking problem.
Okay, I am not drunk.
Then what's your excuse?
Well, I don't know. Okay, look, I was an asshole to you on the phone the other day.
Yes.
And when I said I was leaving my wife and you didn't say anything, I got nervous, So I don't know.
Well, this has to stop. The flirting and the jerking me around, the calling my boyfriend. He doesn't know about you. And I don't want him to ever know about you.
Oh, really? And, why is that?
Go lay in your babe's bed.
Okay. Alright, look. Carrie, look, I'm not explaining myself. Look, I'm not explaining myself. Slow down. Hey, Carrie. The thing is, I miss you.
Too bad.
Come out of the elevator. I have to talk to you.
What? What is it you have to say?
I miss you.
Fuck you!
I love you.
Fuck you!
Yeah.
My mind was yelling how angry I was, but my heart was saying,
Fuck me.
and just like that, I lost my head.
And the